Good day and welcome to the News Roundup. I am Vina Peters. We begin with our local stories. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has called on the federal government to release former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai ahead of the Eid celebrations, describing his continued detention as unfair and urging authorities to ensure transparency in the process. Atiku says the circumstances surrounding El-Rufai's detention raise concerns about due process and the need for clarity on the agency responsible for holding him. He warned that prolonged detention without clear communication could deepen public suspicion and undermine confidence in anti-corruption efforts, stressing that justice must be applied fairly and transparently. The former vice president further urged the government to either release El-Rufai on bail or ensure he is promptly charged to court if there are legitimate allegations against him. A federal high court in Abuja has sentenced former Minister of Power Saleh Maman to 75 years imprisonment over a 33.8 billion naira fraud case involving money laundering linked to major electricity projects. The judgment was delivered after the court found him guilty on all 12 counts filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, which accused him of diverting funds meant for critical power infrastructure projects such as the Mambila and Zungeru hydroelectric schemes. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has officially declared his intention to contest the 2027 presidential election, warning against what he described as attempts to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. He made the declaration during a political rally in Ibadan, where he also called for stronger unity among opposition parties ahead of the polls. The Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila, has revealed that he nearly lost his position following political tensions linked to Lagos lawmaker Desmond Elliott during a crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly. Gbajabiamila explained that the controversy arose during the speakership dispute involving the impeachment saga of former Speaker Mudashiri Obasa. He said President Bola Tinubu questioned him over intelligence reports alleging that Elliott was involved in moves that could destabilize the assembly, placing him under scrutiny due to his perceived connection to the lawmaker. According to him, the situation escalated to the point where he had to personally defend Elliott and clarify his role in the matter. He added that the issue created significant political tension within the ruling party at the time, before it was eventually managed internally. And over to the foreign scene. The British government has reaffirmed that it has no preferred candidate ahead of the Nigeria's 2027 general elections, stressing that it will remain neutral and not interfere in the country's democratic process. The position was restated by the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria during a recent engagement with government officials. US President Donald Trump has said he reached what he described as a fantastic trade deals with Chinese President Xi Jinping during ongoing diplomatic engagements in Beijing, stating that the agreements were beneficial to both countries, though he did not provide specific details of the deals. Trump also noted that several long-standing issues between the two nations had been resolved during discussions, adding that there were matters that other leaders could not solve. However, he did not elaborate further on the nature of the agreement or whether formal trade documents had been signed. We now move over to the world of entertainment. Veteran Nollywood actress and filmmaker Genevieve Nnaji is set to return to the screen after an extended hiatus, taking on a major role in the upcoming BBC studio drama series Wahala. The production marks her first on-screen appearance in several years, following her last major acting credit in 2018. The six-part thriller, adapted from Nikki May's novel and written by BAFTA-nominated screenwriter Theresa Ikoko, follows four Nigerian British women navigating friendship, identity, and hidden secrets in London. The family of Nollywood actor Alex Ekubo has revealed that he died following complications from advanced metastatic kidney cancer. The disclosure was made in an official statement shared on his social media page, where the family confirmed he passed away at Evercare Hospital after what they described as a brief but courageous battle with the illness. According to the statement, the actor endured the condition with remarkable strength, faith, and hope, despite the severity of the disease. The family also appealed for privacy as they mourn his passing, adding that funeral arrangements will be communicated at a later date. And over to the world of sports. Michael Carrick is reportedly close to being appointed as the permanent manager of Manchester United following an impressive spell in interim charge at Old Trafford. Reports indicate that the senior club officials are preparing to recommend him for the role after overseeing a strong turnaround in results and securing UEFA Champions League qualification. And lastly, on the bulletin, Manchester City are facing concerns over player fatigue ahead of the FA Cup final clash against Chelsea at Wembley Stadium. City manager Pep Guardiola says his players are exhausted following a demanding run of fixtures as the club continues its push for domestic success. Guardiola admitted that tight schedule could affect his team's performance in the final. Chelsea, despite enduring a difficult season marked by inconsistent form and internal challenges, are expected to head into the match with a fitness advantage after having more time to rest and prepare for the encounter. And that's it on the bulletin. Remember to follow us across our social media pages at official maytv. Many thanks for watching. I am Vina Peters. Good day.